Hi everyone! For the soup I'm using onion, garlic, cauliflower, broccoli, spinach, and then some frozen peas. So I chopped up the onions and the garlic. I roughly cut up the cauliflower, broccoli, took off the stems of the spinach and also just gave it a rough chop. Then I heat up some oil, added in the onions and garlic, stirred it up a bit, and added in the veggies. I filled up water to almost completely cover the veggies. Then I brought the water to a boil, and that's when I added the spinach because I didn't want it to get too soggy. Then I did a weird thing where I drained the water and then added this soft tofu and went to mash town, but I think draining the water was a mistake because I added as much soy milk as I wanted it for it to be creamy, but it still came out a bit too chunky, so I just added more milk later to make it more liquidy. Here you see me cutting up the sweet potato that I used in the bento, but I'm actually just going to link the recipe I used in the description box. For the miso stir fry, I used shiitake mushrooms, eggplants, and green peppers. I also used this dope soy meat that I found in one of the supermarkets here. I chopped off the stems of the mushrooms and then cut them up into these long strips. Then I kind of did this diagonal cut for eggplants, and I am very bad at removing seeds from peppers, but then I also cut them into these strips. I heated up some oil in a wok, and then I just threw in all the veggies and gave it a good stir. They are going to shrink a lot. After about a minute or two, I added in the soy meat and then gave it another good stir. After a few more minutes, I added this mix of equal parts miso, equal parts sugar that was dissolved in water. So I ended up using about 4 tablespoons of each, but you can adjust to your taste, and then let that simmer for a bit more and it is done. For my sesame spinach salad, I used 2 packs of spinach, cucumber, and carrots. I peeled off a good amount of this carrot. I kind of gave up when it got too close to my fingers, and then I actually ended up only using half of this cucumber. Then I boiled the spinach a bit until the stems were soft, so you want to start with the stems in first because they take a bit longer to cook. Then I just threw the spinach into cold water and I wrang the heck out of it. So just really give it a good squeeze. I cut it up into these bite-sized pieces, and I did not wring it out again, but I should have because it really retains a lot of moisture. Then I mixed in the other vegetables in a big bowl, crushed up about 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds, added 3 tablespoons of sugar and soy sauce, and then just a splash of sauté. Mix it all up until the sugar is dissolved, and then mix it in with the vegetables. Then your salad is ready. Now I assemble.